All right, guys. So, bit of a new one. Trying out the YouTube live format. Not really put much thought into it, if I'm honest. But I'm here at the unit. It's relatively late at night. Well, it's 9 o'clock. Might as well make hay. We've got plenty of online arbitrage orders arriving, which is, well, they've already arrived, which is sort of what I'm prepping now. So some Casio watches. Basically, I need to get them all bagged up and shipped off because Q4 is well underway. Don't know about you, let us know in the comments, but I'm already starting to notice the difference in sales, which is quite nice. So it'll be my first sort of proper Q4 on Amazon, which I'm quite looking forward to. I've sold on eBay for quite a while. Ironically though, on eBay especially, I've tended to sell mostly winter stuff, which sounds stupid. I've only really realised that this year. Sorry, only really sold summer stuff. And yeah, I've only really realised that this year, but everyone else bangs on about making loads of money in Q4. I never really did, and that's because I was trying to sell flip-flops at Christmas, which isn't the best idea, apparently. So now it's all about giftable items, well, at this time of year for me anyway. Watches hopefully fit into that because I've got a fair amount of them. Some of the watches that I've bought, they come from price drops from certain Discord groups. I'll do another video about that in the future if I've not already done one. I can't quite remember. And the majority of them will be pretty good for Amazon FBA, but they'll also be decent for eBay. So to give you an idea on sort of deals I've managed to get, and don't give myself any credit for this, I literally just joined a Discord group and sit on my phone half the day waiting for these pings to come through. To give you an idea, I think I've just got one unit left. I bought them about 6 months ago of a certain watch. The first time I did this, it was sort of a household name brand of a watch, not Casio, and I think I bought them for £5 each. They were reduced from 50, and I've been selling them for about £25 on eBay. I think I've got one left now. Someone did just buy one as well today on eBay. So after fees and stuff, you're still making a good tenner profit, which I'm quite happy with. So even happier about the fact that I've managed to get a ton more of them this time. Not the same model or brand or anything, like these Casios are part of the stuff that I bought. But I've also sort of learned recently, if you've got the money or you can find the money from somewhere, make the most of it. Because I don't know about you, but I've definitely sat on the computer trying to do loads of sourcing, and at times don't really get anywhere. And that is simply because, well, unless you're much better at sourcing than I am, which honestly isn't hard, sometimes there's just not decent deals out there. Sometimes there's not clearances going on. So when the clearances do come in, and the good ones, you've really got to make the most of it. And I do feel like I've kind of done that, and kind of done that at the right time this year. So I've been spending as much as I possibly can on stock in recent months, and hopefully it will pay off. So we'll see. So yeah, all I'm doing right now is literally putting barcodes, my FNSKU labels over the top of an EAN, you know, your standard barcode. I've also got some, I don't know if you can see them, where have they gone? Must have dropped them. I've got some plain sort of labels like that as well to stick over some random barcodes that are on these boxes, just to avoid any problems when they're getting checked in. So excuse me if you can't hear over the rustling of these bags. With these watches and sort of prep in general. There's obviously loads of different ways of doing it. I definitely struggled when I first started, and I've not been doing it that long. But to give you an idea, like these boxes, like every product's different. But this box here, this is the item that I'm selling. It just slips right out. So you don't want that. In theory, you could put a bit of tape over this bit here to keep it nice and secure. But I think that might ruin the box a little bit. So I put it in a poly bag, which has got the suffocation warnings on it, to try and keep Amazon happy. And it will keep the products nice and secure as well and safe for the customer, so I'm less likely to get returns and things. But my barcode is still nice and visible, which is good. So I doubt we're going to get anyone joining onto the live tonight because I've not promoted it at all. I've just hopped straight on. But if you are watching this a little bit later on in the week or whatever, and you enjoy it and you want more of them, do let me know, because I'm going to be here in the unit prepping, shipping eBay orders, Amazon shipments and all that anyway. So I might as well ramble on if you enjoy listening to me ramble on. Here we go. Found those labels. Just blank ones to put over random stickers that they've put on the products. Just makes it less confusing for the people checking in at Amazon. So what stock have I got in at the moment? Obviously a lot of watches. I think I've got about 50 watches over the past few days that have just arrived. I think I've got more on the way. I've got loads of, I don't really know what they are, but they're like beauty gift sets. Unfortunately though, they haven't sort of come in a nice giftable bag or anything like that. It's pretty much just a suffocation bag with the brand on it. But the products inside are quite high quality products. It's a well-known brand for doing decent stuff, apparently, I've been told. And it seems to sell all right on eBay, so I think I'm going to have to get some pictures taken for them. Whether I do that tonight or another night, I do not know just yet. So I've got 3 more of these Casios to do. We'll see how far we get on. Yeah, hopefully, if you've not seen anything on the channel before, my name's Stanners. I'm a part-time Amazon FBA and eBay seller. Got a full-time job and a young family, so my time is limited in the unit, not on Earth, hopefully. Fingers crossed. So if you want to see someone struggle to build a business when they've got very little time or money, I'm your man. So yeah, if you have seen some of my videos before, let me know in the comments. If there's something you want to see more of, do let me know. Obviously, it's only a small channel. I've only really just started. More doing it for accountability for myself. And like, why not? I'm here anyway. Might as well make a fool of myself on the internet. And also, I think it'd be quite nice just to document the whole journey, if I dare use that buzzword of the day. Because hopefully I can look back at a video like this in, who knows, hopefully 6 months, but you know, realistically a bit longer, and laugh at it and think, what was I doing? Look at all the mistakes I was making, and then look back whilst I'm sat in piles of cash on a cruise ship. I think it'd be quite nice to see how I started, really. So here we are. I've been doing eBay for probably about 15 years. Early 30s at the moment. I started eBay like in basically high school. So buying broken iPods at the time, you know, the first generation ones, and fixing them when it was a bit easier, when, you know, the whole world wasn't doing it, and I'd sell them back on eBay. And I've been doing eBay on and off for about that time, so it's quite nice, really. Every time I get into eBay support, they always chat quite nicely to me and say, thank you for being a loyal seller for 14, 15 years or whatever it is. So really, I'm kicking myself for not taking it a bit more seriously up until now. But crunch time is on. Like I say, I've got a young family. We need a bigger house. We need a bigger car. I've got a small car at the moment. So if we can get this to pay off, it'd be quite nice. Talking of that, I'm just rambling here, by the way. If you enjoy that, then I don't know what to think of you. Talking of money, finances and things like that, I'm not actually planning on taking any money out of the business in the near future. I'll be sort of reinvesting everything that I make until, I don't know, hopefully not for that long, perhaps until early next year. I can just start dribbling some out. Obviously, I've put quite a large director's loan into the business, so I'll be taking some of that out and then start to see some profits. But fortunately, the business has started to become profitable, which is quite nice. It's not always been profitable. I've got quite a large unit, which you can see probably about, I don't know, a quarter of behind me. I need to find some scissors, and that costs money. So if I can, basically, let's say the unit costs about 300 quid, which is an absolute bargain, but I pay for internet and things as well. If I need to make that money in profit just to pay that every month. So yeah, I'm going to find some scissors. If you just join in, let me know if you've got any questions in the comments. I've not promoted this at all, so I don't expect anyone to be joining, but there you go. I've lost my scissors. There we go. So I imagine most people probably see this video after it's been live, whether that be tomorrow or something. So yeah, currently just packing and prepping some FBA shipments because I've got a ton of online arbitrage stuff that's come through the post over the last few days. And I'm just sat looking at it, wondering where all my money's gone. And currently, I've spent it all on watches, and not for myself, unfortunately, just for the business. Saying that I'm not really a watch guy. So one more of these Casios. So yeah, obviously, in terms of YouTube, I'm not expecting much at all. It's quite a new channel and all that. But I have been surprised. Let's say, I don't know, I think there's like 70 subscribers. I feel sorry for them. But I've already had like a bunch of private messages on Discord and things, people that have seen it, and there's been some nice feedback, which is lovely. I appreciate it. Honestly, not really expecting anything from this whole thing, but like I said before, just to do some videos, and then hopefully in a few years I can look back and laugh at myself and think, like, why the hell was he prepping at 9 o'clock on a Monday night when you could just use the prep center? And to be honest, I'm asking myself that question for right now. This has got a bit of a cheapskate. So we are nearly done on that load of units. So we've got 10 watches, 7 calculators, 8 ink cartridges. That could do as a shipment. It's quite an expensive one. I was going to prep some other toys as well that have arrived. I don't think I'm going to be showing exactly what I'm selling here, just in case I give my storefront away, although it's not hard to find it probably. Yeah, I was going to prep some other toys that have arrived, but turns out I'm gated on them, so I've got to dig out the invoice and send that off. And no doubt it'll get rejected because they always do for no reason. So if I get onto Seller Central, let's have a look. See, I've also got a few eBay orders that have come in today, which is nice. I'll just have a look at what they were. Shipped some out earlier, but some more have come through, so I might as well just get ahead of it, or get ahead of myself, so I'm not drowning in work tomorrow. Let's have a look. So I think I shipped 2 earlier on today. Post 2 more are ready to be posted. One of them is a big one, that's annoying. And another one is one of the watches for 25 quid. The other item I won't tell you what it is, but £135. But it's big and heavy, and it's going to have to go through every and finding a corner shop that'll take that. It's been a nightmare because I think they're starting to get onto me now. I think they're a bit fed up with me just taking all the large parcels there, because I'm fairly sure they only get about 40p. And if I take something the size of a microwave to their little corner shop, they're not happy. So I have to go at certain times when staff who are a bit more couldn't care less are sort of on the tills. Let's have a look. Right, so yeah, I'll go and get that. Coming back. I'll tell you what, I will tell you what it is. Hopefully it's working. It's a Ben Sherman watch. Got that for £5. I think I bought 15 of them, maybe more, I'm not sure. It was a while ago now. Retail apparently for 50 quid, but I've been selling them for about 25. So I'm quite happy with that. So we'll get that shipped out. So yeah, behind me, I don't know if you can see, that's sort of my unlisted area. You can probably make out some of the SKUs, and the ones that you'll see if you're keen-eyed are SKUs that other people are probably sat on, and that's why they're still at the warehouse. I'm not bothered sending them in. For example, I've got a yard force to my right shoulder. That's a lawnmower. I can see 1 more, 2, 3, 4 at least on the other side where I've piled them out of the way. I'll probably sit on them until next summer when I can make a bit more money out of them. I can probably just sell them locally then to people as soon as they want the lawns doing. Up there, you'll recognise those boxes if you've bought them yourself. They were a toy that cost £6 from Argos. I think they retail for like 25 on Amazon at the moment, but they're massive. So I can only really get 2, maybe 3 of them in the boxes that I send. So by the time, say it's like £2.50 a box, there's not much profit in them. And because they're so big, I think the fees are quite big to ship them on Amazon. So I think I've already sent like 6 of them in. But the rest of them, I think I've just got 4 there, maybe another couple behind. The rest of them are just going to sit behind and probably sell them Facebook Marketplace in December. Saying that, with Facebook Marketplace, I'm kind of hoping that in December that will, I don't know, be a bit busier, if you like, because I hate selling them there. I've literally just had someone message asking for, if you bought them, you'll recognise those boxes, what's in there. It's a big Hot Wheels toy. Literally just had someone lowballing me 5 minutes ago, asking if they can buy them for 40 quid or so, which would still be a big profit because I got them dead cheap, but I'd rather sell them for 70. Why wouldn't you? So I can sell them now for 45, probably all day long, or wait a few weeks and sell them for 70. So if you think of that as an investment, it seems like a sound one. Right, so almost done. All right, so as well, it wasn't just the toys that I was going to send out that I'm gated in. I've got some other like cosmetic items that I was going to ship out tonight, but it turns out I'm gated in and I've not sent off the invoice for ungating, so can't do that tonight. But the plan was to spend a quick half hour here and get as much done as I can. So we are doing that. It's one of the watches shipped. I'll get a label. Try not to show it on a live stream. That'd be bad. I need to get some more USB plugs. Hopefully I didn't show that label. So yeah, whether I actually get this shipment complete tonight is another story, but at least I've made good progress on it. As well, a lot of the stuff that I bought recently is not all necessarily great for Amazon. Some of it's quite either slow sellers on Amazon, or the profit isn't there, or it's like it doesn't even exist on Amazon. But eBay, they'll be absolutely fine. So I basically need to sort through all the stuff I've bought, figure out if it's good for eBay, good for Facebook Marketplace, good for Amazon. Hopefully it's all good for Amazon, or the majority of it is, because it's easier. You stick some labels on it, send it off, and generally get more money than anywhere else, even after fees, but we'll see. So as an example, Seconda watches. It's like a bracelet attached to it as well. So I'm going to have a quick scan of that on SellerAmp. I will have done this previously, but I've since forgotten. Yeah, so that's not, it's got a listing, but no sellers on it. Buy box was £60 when it was last in stock. I'll try and get this up on Keeper. Whereas if I scan this on eBay, so yeah, I don't know, if you're watching this at any point, what would you do if you scan something on SellerAmp or Keeper or whatever on Amazon and it's not had any sales or any listings, anyone listing it in the past 6 months? Seeing that, trying to figure out when this was last available. January, I think it was last in stock. And the sales rank is unknown, sort of off the charts, almost like a dead listing. I think I've got 15, 20 of these. I'd be, don't know, it might be being stupid, but I'd be concerned to send these in. I'd rather keep them in my warehouse so I can advertise them on eBay. But sod's law, that's not scanning on eBay. So I'll have a look. It has got a model number. I'll look at some others. This is about 4 different SKUs of watches that I bought recently. I seem to remember some of them doing all right on Amazon. Honestly, can't remember how much I bought them for now, so I'll have to have a look through that. So I've got one here, sells for $39.99, $20 a month. Pretty sure loads of other people have bought it as well, though. 8 offers currently. But it is coming up to Q4, isn't it? Well, it is Q4, so maybe they'll sell all right. Let's have a look. Don't know if these are IP. No idea. The product's got loads of good reviews. It's got 1,000+ reviews, I think. So yeah, that's probably going to be an Amazon FBA job. I've got another SKU where the barcode's a bit mangled, so I'll find another model. Ooh, another SKU. I've got 10 of these. Again, I don't know how much I bought them for. I'm going to guess it was about £17 for these. The sale price is, the buy box price is currently £67.49. I'll double check how much I bought them for, but I think it was about £15. So that's a profit of 36 on each unit. Only sells, estimate for seller amps, take it with a pinch of salt, 19 times a month. If you're on the same listing, let me know. You probably know what it is if you're in the same Discord group. Although the other night was a bit mental with, well, the morning actually. There must have been about 300 decent pings in one night. So it was a bit of a free for all. Yeah, don't know. I think what I need to do is get on gated in that brand, so I'll send the invoice off in a sec. I could always send, if I've got 10 units of one SKU, send 5 of them off to FBA, leave the others on eBay, see if they sell. Then I sort of spread my risk a little bit, which is the nice thing of having Amazon and eBay, isn't it? So yeah, I'll probably leave the stream there, just because I'm going home. But if you want more of these in the future, let me know in the comments. Although I'm usually here in the day when everyone else is at work, so that might not work well. But hey ho. All right, see you soon in the next video.